In this video, you will learn how to flip a picture, wash out or fade a picture, center, how to make text boxes, how to take borders off of text boxes, and just a refresher on tables. So the first thing we're going to do, as we do with every document, we're always going to click on no spacing, since we need to be in that habit. Next, what we're going to do is we are going to add or find clip art. So we need to go to insert, and we're going to go to online pictures, and from online pictures we have two options. We can find clip art or we can search images on the internet. We're just going to go with clip art right now so you know where to find clip art. And I'm just going to key in the word car. Now you get a lot of pictures, or a lot of clip art and a lot of pictures, however you want to look at it. I just want you to go with the first one you see. Don't take a lot of time in finding something. And we're going to insert. Once we insert our picture, notice when you click and try to drag it, it is frozen on the page. So what we need to do is we need to go to our layout option here, the little box that always pops up. And once again, you're either going to choose in front of text or behind text. Those are the two that we use in this class. I'm going to choose in front of text. At this point, we can move it to where we want it to go. Now I'm grabbing the sizing handle just to make my car a little bit smaller. The next thing I'm going to do is I'm going to copy my picture, and then I'm going to paste it. Now since I already used my layout option on this picture, it automatically carries over to this picture. What we're going to do now is we're going to flip this car here. So I'm going to click on it to select it. I'm going to go up to the rotate, and notice I can rotate it in many directions, but we're going to concentrate on the flip horizontal. So when I ask you to flip a picture, this is what I want you to do. I want you to flip it so that it's facing your original picture. The other thing we're going to do is we're going to fade this picture, or they call it washout on Microsoft Office. So we're going to go up to color, and you have a lot of options here. You're going to go down to recolor, and notice right here in the middle you have the washout or the fade. So when I mention fade, it's the washout that I'm looking for. So now we have a washed out or faded picture, which is flipped from the original. Scroll down a little bit. Actually, I'm going to keep it up here. And let's go to Insert and Word Art. And let's go ahead and choose whichever one you want again. I'm just going to rename this. And what I want you to do with this is I'm going to have you key something in there, highlight it. Then we're going to go up here to Word Art Styles, and we're going to find your text effects. From your text effects, you're going to go down to Transform. And from here, you can do a lot of wavies or half circles or a full circle, however you want to do it. Now I'm going to do the bendy, the arch up. You can choose a different one. And I'm going to kind of place it over my picture a little bit. There we go. And remember, you can always make it bigger. You can always change color on it. or you can put it right on top of it, however you want to do it. Nonetheless, there we go. Next, we're going to go up to Insert, and we're going to go over to Text Box. Now, whenever we do a text box in this class, we're always going to draw a text box. We're not going to go with the default. We have more control over what's going on when we just draw the text box. So I'm going to click on Draw Text Box. Notice you have a plus sign. You're going to click and you're going to drag. Now that we have a text box, we can go up to Shape Fill, and you can fill it. You can go to Shape Outline, and you can make an outline. Make that outline a little thicker so you can see it. Okay, now I also understand that you can go over here and you can pick one of these theme colors, which is fine, except for the assignment, you need to know how to take the outline off of your text box. So we're going to go to Shape Outline, and we're going to go to No Outline, and notice how it's taken that outline off of the text box. Now, with your themes over here, most of them have the outline with it. It's just the same color. But some of them down at the bottom don't have it. Nonetheless, whatever you choose, make sure you go up here to Shape Fill and double check to make sure this square for no outline is highlighted. Because when I correct your papers, that's what I'm going to do. I'm going to click on your text box, I'm going to go up to Shape Outline, and I'm going to see that yes or no, you have this box highlighted for no outline. Also, we're going to move our text box, and I'm going to put it as behind text, just so you remember that you can place things in or out, on top or behind objects. That's what I was trying to say. On top of or behind objects. Okay, there we go. That's what I wanted. Now, notice we have our purple background here. We have our car, or whatever you chose. But with the car, it still has its white background. Now if we remove, now I'm on the format under Picture Tools. I know I was clicking around, but this is what I was looking for. If we go to Remove Background, should have matched the color. Obviously it did not. Oh, that's what I'm looking for. Go to Color, go down to Set Transparent Color, and then once you do, you click inside your object here. Now, it doesn't work on everything that you choose. Sometimes it'll end up making parts of your picture the same color as your background. So it doesn't work for every picture. Some pictures it does. So now you have your car with your background. Also, on your Design tab, remember you also have your page color. You can make your page color what you want. And the last thing I'm going to show you is for text. Now, your cursor, if you click up at the top, is right here for right now. But if you click down, everything moves down. If your objects do not move down, you may need to click and drag them down to find your text. Your cursor. From here, go home, and remember we have our paragraph area here where you can center text or write align text. If I ask you to center text, make sure you're coming back to this area and clicking on center. That's where my center text is. And then if I ask you to write a line, make sure you write a line. And the last part that I'll show you is just a reminder on how to put in or insert your table. Remember, you go to the Insert tab, you have Table, and it's up to you whether you use the boxes to figure out what your table should be, or that you go to Insert Table and actually put in a physical number of how many rows and columns. Once again, your rows go left to right, and your columns go up and down.